Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Here on the Ethereum chart, on the smaller time frame, the price is simply working on this pattern. There is no change to the wave count. The analysis is still being followed. Let's say the roadmap, the proposed roadmap is still being followed, and we are likely moving down in wave 2 still. At least there is at this stage, even though the price already reacted to the orange support zone, there is no reason to believe, let's say, that a low has already formed. The idea is still that the price could go a little bit lower, especially as long as any bounce remains a 3-wave move. That was the dog, clearly, if you heard him. And clearly, this rally is in 3 waves only. It's a B-wave bounce. So the resistance area that we discussed yesterday as relevant set of parameters for the weekend remains relevant as well. I added today this trend line there. I'm not sure how relevant it is. 45-degree angle trend lines are normally quite relevant, but we only have 2 touch points and it's only a small time frame. So it's just something to watch, Either way, for now, the pressure seems down in the near term, especially as long as below the trend line, as long as below the resistance area with key resistance at 2,745, which is the 78.6 retracement, and a break below this swing low that formed on Saturday at around 2,590 is the first indication a C wave down has started. That would be wave C of 3, and then there could be a wave 4 and a wave 5, which could then wrap up this larger degree wave 2 correction. So we have a wave 1 to the upside, a wave 2 to the downside. This is what I'm tracking here. This is what I'm tracking, and this is the scenario that I go with here at the moment. Surely we need to keep an open mind. A direct breakout to the upside is of course possible. It's always possible that we only get one more low. Then it's like a WXY structure instead of an ABC. At the moment, I'm tracking here an ABC structure. But it could very well be that this wave 2 will finish here. We just have to pay attention to the reaction to the relevant Fibonacci support levels. And if any reaction is in 5 waves, which means we see a 5-wave move up instead of just a 3-wave move up, then this would be a good indication that a more substantial low has actually formed. For now, reactions are in 3 waves, which means it's not enough typically to generate enough upside momentum for an upside breakout. Now that can change, but I can only use the data that I have right now, and the near-term pressure seems to be down. Now, what would happen if we break above resistance? Well, the next resistance levels or next breakout points are here at $2,860 and then $2,930. And if we get a move sort of like this, then we have to pay attention to the Monday high, because any break above it, and I think we shouldn't stand in the way of that rally. That could really indicate a substantial upside breakout into the direction of 3,500, 4,000 plus. But probably first we need to get above this area here of the swing high. That is when the sell-off really started on the 31st of January. So this would be the next objective for the bulls. But first of all, let's see if the bulls can take the price, or if the bulls can generate enough upside momentum so that the price can break out of this local range. Key support remains at $2,270, and Ethereum remains weak, unfortunately. It is just what it is. This is the ETH BTC chart. You can see that Ethereum in this entire cycle since the 2022, low on the Bitcoin chart, for example, and on the Ethereum chart, the ETH BTC chart marked a high at that point, but since that time, it's only gone down. Now, this is ETH BTC, which means ETH is being outperformed by Bitcoin quite dramatically. So we have a decline from the 2022 high. We have a decline of a whopping 73%. I mean, that is significant. This is really significant, and I'm still watching for a potential upside reversal, but I'm not calling a low here. It can happen at some point, but without a setup on the smaller time frame, there isn't really anything that would give me confidence that yeah, Ethereum is starting to outperform Bitcoin. We would need to see like a 1-2 setup here on the smaller time frame to the upside. I mean, there is a chance, okay? But this is not, I mean, this looks a bit like the ETH-USD chart at the moment. But this also looks like what a lot of altcoins are doing at the moment. It's not clear to me if we've really bottomed. I would be skeptical, but I think the earliest level that, if broken to the upside, would indicate that a low of sorts is in place would be a break above the 3.3 level, so 0.033. Earliest indication. If we zoom out, that's at least the start of the high volume sell-off, I would say. Yep, that's the start of the high volume sell-off, so we'll pay close attention to that. That's the update about ETH BTC and ETH. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, make sure that you follow our main channel, MCO Global. We only launched it this week. Let's see if we can get it together to 5,000 subscribers this weekend. It's gonna be tough. Maybe it will take a little bit more time, but maybe we can make it. Maybe we can make it. Again, if you're interested in additional updates, yesterday, for example, I uploaded a video about the Bitcoin reserve, strategic reserve potential in the US and what impact it might have on Bitcoin. The day before, we talked about the S&P 500, Trump's tariffs, how that could impact the sector. We talked about MicroStrategy, or now they actually called Strategy before. And these videos are still worth watching. I mean, they are not going to... they're more like from a macro point of view. And that's the goal of this channel. It's about bringing everything together over there. Check it out. Link is in the description. Have a great Sunday. Thank you. Bye-bye.